In this video, we're going to look at the stress journal assignment. This is under the Motivation, Emotion, and Health module. And we have our module open. Page 9 of the module talks about stress. You should also read about it in your textbook and make sure you have accessed the sidebar resources. The stress journal. Need to vent about what's stressing you out? Go ahead and get it off your chest. As you've learned, it's healthier to let it out than hold it in. Download the instructions and rubric for this assignment from the sidebar to the right. So I'm going to open that up. And this is in an RTF file. And RTF is a format that can be opened by any type of processor. If you are having difficulty opening it, then just do a quick Google search that says opening an RTF using Chrome on a Mac, or opening an RTF using Explorer on a Windows computer or something like that, and you'll have instructions that will allow you to open the document. Stress plays a big role in our everyday lives, especially the lives of students. In this journal entry, you are going to describe how stress affects young people and coping strategies to combat it. Have you ever heard of Dear Abby? It's an advice column in which people write in with their problem and seek help. Your journal entry will follow a Dear Abby type of Q&A. Dear Abby, people used to write in newspapers. They would say, Dear Abby, and then they would give several paragraphs about a problem that they're having with. And Abby would respond, Dear Reader, and her response would try to help them. So that's kind of what that's talking about. Pretend you monitor and respond to a blog similar to Dear Abby. Write a paragraph summary describing a stressful day in the life of a student. Be as detailed as possible. Please define the stressors that the student's experiencing, as well as classify what type of stressors they are. So what is causing the stress? What is the actions related to the stress? Is it causing anxiety, sleeplessness, things like that? Number 2, respond to the student's request for help in dealing with their daily stressors by providing 3 coping strategies and how they can be used to help alleviate the stress. Provide tips for coping and managing with stress. Use support from the chapter or outside resources. And so make sure for each strategy that you talk about how that strategy would be applied to the scenario to alleviate stress. This is important. Number 3, tag important terms by bold-facing, and then also provide a works cited page that has APA citations for the resources that you use. And so again, over this assignment, I think the main things you want to do is make sure you've got the elements of 1 and 2, you include the bold facing, and you have your APA.